Welcome back to Sip and Mingle with Wolf, episode 7. And this one is titled, Everything that God has for you is in front of you, but your eyes has lacked the development of being able to see them. It's almost like me having these glasses on, right? I can see out of them, but because the glasses has a certain temp on them, the vision that's in front of me has shift colors. It's not quite as clear or what it's supposed to be, right? It's not what I'm supposed to be really perceiving. And that's why cleansing, getting yourself around lakes, ponds, drinking lots of water is so important when it comes down to gaining clarity, because we have to cleanse ourselves, family, meaning pull ourselves out of old environments that we know is causing toxicity. You ever heard the saying, you can't heal where you was hurt? That is so true. You know what I mean? And that means people, places, and things that you've been choosing to do that were hurting you. You know, and only the strong survive, because only the strong can be in it and reach high enough consistently based on discipline to be able to get up out what they're in, right? So that's what this message is about today. Being able to understand that everything you need and want, you already have. It ain't no different than me coming out here knowing that my soul calls me to these locations. Knowing that when I come here, I get a better connection with the Most High God, the Divine Mother and Father I am, right? Christ. So in order to change, you have to detox your whole life. You know, detox became a trend a year or so, a couple years back. Everybody started talking about detoxing, going to these spiritual stores and buying all this different stuff, you know, beads and all kind of stuff. And yeah, that stuff helps you, but it's what's in you, family. It's really what's in you. You'd rather have it within yourself more than look like you got it based on what you got on yourself, okay? This is just a vessel, family. You know? This is just a vessel. And each one teach one. So don't think that you can walk this path alone. There will always be somebody that's sent in front of you, whether it's through a video, through a book you read, through a movie you watch, that is preparing the way. Kind of like John the Baptist, right? It will always be someone. But if you can't allow people to be their authentic self without judging them, without tearing them down, making them feel like something is wrong with them when they step into their true power, you're going to miss it. You'll be left behind, and you can't blame nobody but yourself. You know? In this new age, your authenticity is going to be what makes the way. Why? Because before this age, you had people that started entrepreneurship journeys, and then they would make up these ebooks, these courses, you know, all these different things to siphon more money from the collective, right? But by the time they give you the information, the industry is overpacked. It's really like a waste of time for you to even jump in, kind of like the trucking industry, right? And in this new age, your authenticity, that thing that you feel is weird, that thing that you do when you're really, really happy and you're around people that you feel love you, and they might not, but you at that point where you get in that state of love, and that authentic part of you just start flowing out. You know, it may be the jokey part of you, the silly part of you, but it's a part of you that heals others, because laughter heals the spirit, family. Take a sip, you know what I mean? And what I'm sipping on this rising is water boiled water, lemon, and honey. And I would usually have ginger in it, but I didn't have no ginger this morning, so I had to rock with this. Look at the ducks. Or the geese. They just enjoying simplicity, family. The same way I am. And the same way you should be, right? See, once you start changing your perspective and seeing that, man, why do I need a million dollar house? Why am I striving so hard to have that? Because if you get it, it'll be all God. Or you will want it to be all God. Because the same thing that you got to understand, you never own nothing. Nothing at all, family. Meaning you got to always pay taxes on it. You know, I thought yesterday, like, if you don't have no kids, no family, you're an older person, you want to travel the world, you can go buy you an RV. You got you some assets set up. If you got something that you want to do in life, like share a message, you can travel the world and really see the world. Instead of being stagnated in a certain house, or a certain home, or a certain state, or a certain city, you can really travel the world. And if you're young, you don't have to be so headstrong on trying to buy a home. Get you a nice duplex or an apartment. I recommend, me myself, I'm going to start investing in duplexes and quads. You know, and I'm going to get them in areas that I like to travel in, so that if I want to go to one of those places and one of my locations are vacant, I can stay there free of charge, right? Because I don't want to rent them all out. I would like to do them more on an Airbnb basis, where it can help me and help others. It can help me, and I want to be able to also help the homeless. So when I start investing in these certain things and building these certain properties, I'm going to really be building them to help homeless. And then I want to be able to bring people in through my nonprofit funds to educate and help these people on things that they love to do, to help it bring them into it in a way that it can benefit them. It can help them build financial stability, right? Because helping a person that's homeless or that need help is one thing, but when you help them, or you help them empower themselves based on what's already within them, and that's a whole nother level, family. That's a whole nother level, and that's what I'm on. I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that, man. You know, because I remember when I started speaking on this vision, and I took it to God, and then he took me down to the level of me being homeless and having to stay amongst people that were homeless, and I started to see how they operate. My heart melted. How people treat individuals that fall in that category due to hard times. And a lot of times the people are not bad people at all. They just may have made a wrong turn, or may have got with the wrong people and lost it all. And just because they done went through so much, that last one was the feather that broke that camel back, and they just gave up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really here to help individuals like that, man and woman, especially women that have a child or multiple kids that they struggle to get right because, you know, your bills are higher than what you're getting paid at this time. And then now you got to work so many hours to a point where you have no time for yourself. So now you're neglecting yourself with giving it love and attention. And now you're starting to feel like, what am I really here for? You'd rather be in heaven, gone, dead, right? And I'm here to grab your hand before you go up under that water. I don't want you to do that. I want you to know that you got what it takes. I want you to know that God ain't never forgave up on you. God ain't never gave up on you. So don't give up on God. He exists in you. Man and woman I'm talking to. Okay? I've been at my lowest of lows. And only thing I could have do was really put my trust in God and my faith in God. But faith is about works too. You got to move like it's already done. If you know you got a job you getting ready to prepare for, stop preparing for that job even before it come. That's works. That shows that you have faith. Faith is not doing something and then sitting back and looking for something magical to happen. No, you are one part of God, and God, the higher self, is another part. And it follows your lead. The inner world will always follow the outer world, you know? But I love y'all, family. I do. I was going to start another YouTube channel with Sip and Mingle with Wolf. But instead, I'm going to keep it on the Create the Flow, the Reconnect channel, so that as you go down these videos on my channel, you start to, you catch a little different of everything. It's kind of like a network, right? Where you get a little bit of me with the Reconnect. You can go over to Spotify and get a little bit of me with Create the Flow, the Reconnect. And then you can go to the Create the Flow YouTube channel, and you can get a little Sip and Mingle, where we kind of go to another level or give you a different vibe with a little nature more involved, right? So I'm going to keep it all together because that's how God do it. He makes this big soup with your ups and your downs, your sorrows, your cries, your laughs, your joys, your happiness. And he put it all in one pot. And he said, okay, I'm going to make it come out, and it's going to turn out to be for your better, for your best. It's going to help you become your best version. So family, don't allow nobody to make you feel like what you've been through in your life was so bad. And oh man, you are the worst person in the world because you've done this and done that. Hey, listen. That's not of God. Get away from them people. That's why I talked about we are walking calibrators on the Spotify podcast is rising. Anything you're around, you become. So if you're around all that negativity, man, you're going to start acting like that. And then they're going to say, all right, see? But they don't know that you picking up on their energy. But you don't know that you got to protect your energy and get it from around them people. You know? They want to find blemishes on you. Okay. Everybody got a blemish. I'm like a cow. I got white and black spots. You know? But the goal is to learn from the both of them and become better every time you recognize what you are doing wrong. Not keep repeating it. Because to repent is not to say I'm sorry. To repent is to change your ways by changing your mindset, you know? So for the ones that have not grown up yet, meaning learning how to live in the present moment, allow them to stay stuck while we live in the present moment and continue to manifest in our lives what our hearts desire, okay? But anyway, family, I love y'all. I hope this message helps somebody somewhere today. And if you would like to donate into my nonprofit so that I'm able to do more when it comes down to the nonprofit, when it comes down to helping others, man, the Cash App is $CTF123. And if you would like to book appointment with me where you want to talk because you feel like you can relate to certain things that I speak about, go to my website at www.createtheflownp, meaning nonprofit.com. It's on donations, family. The true word is free. I allow God to take care of me through people, right? But I'm just here to help you get untangled so that you can take flight. Help you take these sandbags out of your hot air balloon basket so that you can start to rise. That's what we're all here to do. It's just that certain people haven't gotten there yet, right? Mentally. But for the ones that are, I salute y'all. Keep on shining your light and doing your light work, even though we know it's heavy. And like I said, I'll see y'all on the next message. One love.